Hey guys, welcome back to my new video. I hope you're doing great. I'm not gonna have too long small talk. We're just gonna jump right into today's subject. I will probably title this video how to get multiple job offers in a couple of days, and it's not like clickbait, but it's actually me sharing a story of someone I'm working with, and we actually only had one conversation, to be completely honest with you, not more than one. So, but before I go into this particular subject, I will read Neville's quote that fits right in today's video. Change your conception of yourself, and you will automatically change the world in which you live. Do not try to change people. They're only messengers telling you who you are. Revalue yourself, and they will confirm the change. People many times focus on 3D world, looking at what is. What I wish you, if you are one of them, is really, even if you don't understand it, and if you don't believe me, but what I'm encouraging you is just go and test it, even for the sake of proving me wrong. But there's nothing to prove to me. You can only prove wrong again to yourself if this is the state from which you would go and do something. The second quote that I want to share with you today: the world is a mirror, forever reflecting what you are doing within yourself. So I know that, like, if I look at my videos also on my other channel, this one is strictly just with English videos, the most watched videos are the ones how to attract a specific person, how to manifest a specific person, and okay, about the money. But what I would really like you to understand, the basics. What are the cornerstones of you then having the results that you want, regardless of the subject? If it's health, wealth, relationship, whatever, that's the normal, natural consequence, or a side effect if you want. The basics are your mental diet, your inner conversation, your concept of yourself. How do you perceive yourself? How do you present yourself to the world? How do you walk and talk, but like with your inner feelings? How do you see yourself? What do you think of yourself? These are all elements of your self-concept. And if your outer world is different than your desire, then those key elements are the one to change. So I encourage you to sit down and have conversation, all three of you. I say, like, to myself, now we need to talk, all three of us, me, myself, and I. And the good old school method: piece of paper and pen. How do I see myself? What I believe about myself? What I think about myself? How do I walk? When I don't know, drive to school to pick up kids, what are my thoughts? When I'm in the traffic jam, what are my thoughts? When I'm brushing my teeth, what are my thoughts? So this particular subject about getting multiple job offers within days. So the story goes like this. So today is a Friday. I'm probably gonna upload video on Saturday or Sunday. So last Friday, a week ago, I had a conversation with this person who's been trying to get a job for a couple of months. No success, like zero. Have in mind, the rate of unemployment is like ridiculously low. There are literally like no people that you could like hire, because most of those who are unemployed are those who only have like a couple of months till retirement, or really have some like radical health issues. So, and this person was not able to get like one positive reply. And have in mind, this person has like quite nice CV, a track record of experiences and accomplishments. So, and we had one conversation, and I said to this person, of course, I asked all these questions that I mentioned a few minutes ago here. What do you believe about yourself? What do you think of yourself in terms of getting a new job? How do you see yourself? What do you think about your skills, about your accomplishments, all of that stuff. So he was like, yeah, okay, I had some, some good years, nothing special, not having like high self-worth and self-respect. And how do you wake up in the morning? What's your attitude? What's your state? How do you go through your day? How do you talk to your wife, your kids, your friends, your parents, your brothers, your sisters, How do you move throughout your day? So this person goes and describes me like, I don't know, past week or whatever, past month. And it's like, sad story. Like, it's not like inspirational movie to watch, if you know what I mean. You wouldn't want to watch that kind of movie, to get some kind of inspiration, motivation. You just wouldn't. It would be like sad drama. So then we discussed a few things, and I said to this person, okay, imagine you are a kid, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old. If you have kids or kids around you, you most certainly have witnessed this. When a child decides, I'm gonna be, if it's a girl, she decides she's a princess today. And she gets all dressed up and so on. And she walks through the house or to the apartment, and she sits and she waits for you, the parent or whoever you are, to serve her, to give her some, something to drink, something to eat, to, take care of her because she's a princess, right? So she's completely in different state. Her concept of herself at that period is something completely different. So she's in different reality. And then maybe next day she's a doctor. And she asks you, mom, dad, whoever you are, brother, sister, aunt, grandmother, you'll be my patient. And you play along. I hope so, that you don't kill those dreams. And then she's patient and she talks to you. She's a doctor, and then she talks to you like a doctor, and she gives you, prescriptions and everything. She, measures you and all that stuff. Okay, so now go and change that concept of yourself, and you be the person who has 3 or 5, however you want, job offers one better than another, in front of you, waiting for you to choose. How do you then go about your day? Shift states from someone who is anxious, depressed, who is feeling, anxiety, fear, all those negative emotions. Shift from it's just shifting the state, like that child. At 9 a.m. that child is, I don't know, your son with this and this name, and 10 minutes later, he's a policeman, or he's I don't know, Batman, Superman, whatever, firefighter, rescuing everybody. So you be that too. I mean, I'm encouraging you to shift that state completely, because that child is also at that point ignoring 3D reality, right? Why wouldn't you do the same? When you have information that this is something that you can do, then it's just up to you, and it's your decision whether you do it or not. And you can go on and argue about the 3D world and how, the world is unfair and the boss is unfair and blah, blah, blah. Or you can accept and say, okay, I'm going to shift states. I'm going to shift into the state of being somebody who's got 5 job offers in front of me. So I spoke to this person last Friday, and it was on Monday that he had 3 job offers. So today, like, I don't know, maybe an hour ago, we spoke. He's got, I'm not like really sure, 5 or 7, whatever. But he said that yesterday he kind of like decided for one. And today he went for another interview because it was interesting, and he was calling me. He said, oh my God, I like kind of made a decision yesterday, but this one today, it's like even more mind-blowing. And then he said, you know what? For Monday and Tuesday, I have another 2 interviews. I'm probably, just for fun, gonna go and have those 2 as well. And he's like smiling and laughing and saying, oh my God, I'm such an idiot. What took me so long? And I was like, don't beat yourself up. Just take this knowledge. How easy it is to shift states, just like a child. Get in that, but child is in this lower brainwave state until age of 9, 8 or 9. And child is doing that throughout the day so many times. You maybe happen to have situations when you are, I don't know, telling your child something, and he's like looking at you, and when you say, oh come on, you raise your voice, and then your child goes, what mommy, what daddy? So you pulled that child from completely another reality into this reality. So you just get in that state. Just get in that state and shift realities. And the 3D world will reflect your change of state of self-concept. You don't have to trust me. You don't have to believe me. Also, like Neville said, you don't need to. There's nothing for me in it. Like, seriously. I started this channel for real with just one idea of helping at least one person on the other side. So it's up to you if you take it or not. I know that already I have helped more than one person. So my mission is completely accomplished, and I'm doing this like, to spreading, really to spreading the good. Imagine if each one of us would be doing this. I don't mean having a channel, but whatever your skill is, your talent is, and you do have a talent. Maybe you're good with flowers, maybe you're good with painting, maybe you're good with, I don't know, some arts and crafts or whatever. even if you, I don't know, go for your elderly neighbors to the store once a week, you know, whatever it is, try do something good, because it will reflect back. That is your inner state. Okay, so I encourage you to just test it. Really test it. Test it with something that it's maybe not like lively important to you for beginning, and play with it and have fun with it and change states like a child. For some time be a firefighter, for some time be a policeman, for some time be a chef in an amazing restaurant, for some time be a, I don't know, a doctor, or whatever you want, and then apply accordingly for your own desires that you want for your life. What is your desire? What would imply that desire has already been fulfilled? And then imagine that and live in that imaginary scene, living from the state of the wish fulfilled. Okay? For the end, my next videos will be different topics. How to, like, I will go deep into revision. I will share some top lessons about inner speech. I will talk about congratulatory conversation. This is like really, really powerful stuff that I use regularly, I would say. Neville many times mentioned from the Bible 70 times 7, more about that. Then one video will probably be about who are you listening, why do you believe them, then how to live through your day from the state of the wish fulfilled. How are you behaving, how are you talking, everything. One video will be me drawing on the board about our brain, our physiological response, on how our negative beliefs became our drivers, how to change them. Neuroplasticity in recent years has been like huge in proving that it is possible, but what are the conditions to be like more effective in changing your beliefs? So these are some of the topics that I'm gonna share in next videos. If you have like questions on any of this, please put them in the comments. And also, as always, if you have your personal stories, success stories, manifestations, share them in the comments for other people to see them, to get motivation, to get inspired, to have knowledge that there are so many of us who are deliberately creating our lives, and we all wish that for everyone. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.